Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioStation.
What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Shino. Well, go back here like I know what's poppin' though. Welcome to LumioStation. Welcome to PokéTV, which is a brand new anime reviewing series only on the LumioStation. So if you want to check that out and you want to see that on a weekly basis, go ahead and subscribe. If you're a returning member, go ahead and smash that like button. Today's like goal is 650 likes. You know why there's a special like goal? Because today is a special episode. Today is the first episode of Pokemon Origins Anime Reviewing Special. As you guys know, I told you guys when I was at the Prism podcast that if we got to 1,000 likes in a certain amount of time, I was gonna do Pokemon Origins on PokéTV. So you guys destroyed that like goal, and here is your reward. I am here today with the first ever anime review of Pokemon Origins. I've checked all over the internet. I have not seen one yet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's anime review. Smash that like button and let's hit that like goal, and let's move on to the next part of this video. Alright, so as you guys know, Pokemon Origins was based off the video games Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, as well as the Pokemon manga. Now, with that being said, it was a little bit different from the original series because it was not following the story of Ash or Gary. It was following the story of Red and Green, which were two rivals who start off in the beginning as in the Pokemon series, and they basically go at each other for multiple occasions trying to see who's going to become the better rival. You get to see bittersweet grudges throughout this whole special. Like, hands down, this has been one of my favorite Pokemon specials that I've seen in a really long time. The graphics for this special was truly amazing. You got to see a lot of the old themes executed. You got to see a lot of like old episodes kind of compressed into like this new revamp style. You got to see Brock revamp. You got to see a lot of Professor Oak's like teaming. It was just amazing. You know, all this just added like extra flair to the anime. Also, the graphics with this was excellent. It was truly immaculate. It was one of the best animes I've ever seen in a long time. To say it was a Pokemon anime, it was on tier with God level. I was just like, nigga, goddamn! Oh my god! Like, that was so amazing. You cannot tell me you didn't enjoy Pokemon Origins. Pokemon Origins showed you basically the adventures of Pokemon, the trainer Red going around catching each and every Pokemon. You know how he went over his obstacles, his trials and tribulations as a trainer. How he had to basically overcome Gary. How he has to complete his Pokedex. It showed a lot of different things. Some of the scenarios in this Pokemon special was so good that I wanted to become a whole actual series. Now, if you look at a lot of the things that happened, it also followed the story of the game really well, more so than the actual anime. So let's talk about the details of the plots that they added into this and the little styles that they put into this. Okay, so a little bit more about the plot besides the fact that it was Trainer Red and Trainer Green basically going back and forth against each other as they would continue their journey. You got to see Red take on Team Rocket. This man went at Team Rocket's top, like hands down. Team Rocket was like the Yakuza in this anime. Team Rocket was even rougher and tougher than I've ever seen him ever before. The Pokemon battles was super intense. You got to see Team Rocket at their full potentials, basically executing all their plans that they had throughout each and every video game that came out, such as Red, Blue, Leaf Green, Fire Red. You got to see them take on the Slivco. You got to see Red take on Giovanni. It was so much going on. It was so powerful. The animations for the attacking moves were super powerful. You got to see a lot of different things added into this. You also see so many like cutscenes between gym leaders, like the gym leaders, the way that they teams executed, the way Brock came out so stylish. He was so ready to go. Like, it was a serious anime, but it still had this like playful side. You got to see Red basically becoming like these great friends with all his Pokemon. You got to see him basically go around, get his bike. You got to see him go down the Lavender Tower. You got to see him and Gary actually be afraid of a ghost type Pokemon. It was just like the video game. It was like a video game in a TV show. It was everything that a Pokemon trainer in the real world would ever want from a Pokemon anime. That was one of the best anime specials I ever seen, hands down. Okay, so another thing I did enjoy about Pokemon Origins was the fact that they implemented X and Y metagame into it. If you, basically what I mean by that is they added Megastones right off the back. That kind of threw me for a loophole, because just to see a Megastone being used in older game style but a newer anime style was completely different to me. Seeing Red pull out the Mega Charizard X was something that completely astounded me, and I was just like, god damn, that was something that was completely flawless, and they actually slid in there pretty well. Like, at first I didn't think it was going to implement it too well, because I thought, hey, how would you pull this off? How would you put this in here without messing up the actual story, without messing up the older and classic, without, you know, kind of overriding the original series and like messing it up? But they added it in there so smooth. They added it out like silk, like it was dipped in butter, and I was just like, that shit was so tight. It was so tight. Like, you cannot tell me you didn't love to see Mega Charizard X take on Mewtwo at its full potential. Mewtwo was going in. This has to be one of my favorite Pokemon specials, hands down. Like, if you like this Pokemon special, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. But there's like a lot of more things I want to cover on this. Now let's talk about music and then talk about a little bit about the themes. Okay, so what I did love about the themes, they added great themes. The music was well executed. You know, they took the original style and added like this new twist to it, which also added a good flair, but they kept this original vintageness. They kept the same simpleness that Pokemon is known for, but they gave it like a better twist, and they gave it more flair. It gave it like this pumping up. Every scene almost had you on your edge of your seat. It had you suspenseful because the music added like this flair. It gave you this hypeness. It made you feel like, yo, one day I'm gonna be the greatest Pokemon trainer in the world. You know, they added like a great technique to it. I love the style. I love it so much. They also added great animation. The animation to this was truly amazing. Some of the cutscenes were like what the fuck? It was just like, it's just really happening. Like when Red took on Giovanni, you got to see like amazing fights. You watched it develop from Squirtle and Charmander basically fighting each other in the beginning of the anime to like Wartortle and Charmeleon going at it with some better moves like Flamethrower and like Hydro Pump. And then you got to see it go from Hydro Pump into Fire Blast, and then it's Charizard taking on his Blastoise. And then you also get to see Red use like so many different Pokemon. He used basically so many different Pokemon to take on the Pokemon League, to take on gym leaders, to take on trainers. You know, you got to see him basically go with this like super versatile teams and basically execute every stage completely well. You know, every animation was truly amazing. Even all the way up until the champion battle, I was just on the edge of my seat like, god damn. It's just one of those anime specials that you just gotta love. It's truly immaculate. I give it a 9 out of 10 because, you know, it was up to par. There's a few parts I felt like it slacked. You know, it could have, you know, used a little bit better story. I wish they would have used the original Red, because as you guys know, it was not the original Red. It was a Red from Pokemon League Green and Fire Red, which could have been, you know, implemented a little bit better. But hey, I loved it. You know, the dubbed version of it was great. You know, usually dubbed version of animes usually suck because their voice acting is usually terrible. But hey, they did it amazing. They did not mess that up in any way, shape, or form. Everybody character's voice basically fit. You know, they all fit in perfectly fine. They did a great job. They executed like tremendous. I thought it was one of the best specials so far. So basically letting you guys know, if you guys have your own personal thoughts and your own personal opinions, I'm willing to hear your personal thoughts and your personal opinions. I will respond to comments. Go ahead and add those in the comment section below. You know, if you have like voices and what you feel about the anime, if you didn't like it, even if you liked it or if you didn't like it, I want to hear about it. Please, like, give me points, give me reasons why. You know, I'd rather hear you guys tell me what you feel about this, and you know, give me some type of feeling. I like to get discussion on, so you can put those in the comment section below. Basically, this has been ShinoWorld. Go peace in the Middle East. Don't forget to bring your guns, or I will blow your shit up. Don't forget that today's episode like goal is none other than 650 likes. Go ahead and smash that like goal. And you know, if you want to check out more anime content from Pokemon, come back to PokéTV. Go ahead and subscribe to LumioStation. There are tons of great and other content Pokemon related on this channel, so go ahead and check that out as well. If you want to check me out, go ahead. My channel is in the description below. But without further ado, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna see you guys later.